Let's tell them a story of where these plants are found. Let's tell them the story of the terroir, because if you think about all these future of food products, all these companies creating the new industries, these companies are led mostly by amazing scientists who know how to make products in a different way. But what's very often forgotten, this culinary story, the story of terroir, the story of, the story of the plants around us.
The amount of credibility that your product has being at 11 Madison. So I want to go back to, you're at the restaurant that night, from the night you have dinner there, whether it's 3 steps, 5 steps, 10 steps, what it took to get from, I don't want to say a cold call, but a cold dinner appointment to having them place it at their spot. So if we can just summarize what that journey looked like, and then for you as a business owner, what lessons you learned from them to go through that process.
So from the cold dinner to this jar, what was in the middle was hours and hours, hundreds of hours of conversations. And what I learned as a business owner is that conversations are necessary for trust to be built. If there's a culinary authority awarded with 3 Michelin stars and so many awards, and there's basically a new company, a startup, there's a big disbalance in terms of authority and the brand equity and the image and reputation that it has. And what we wanted to make sure as a team that we had many conversations internally within the team when we said, guys, this is an opportunity for us. This is the marquee partnership, marquee customer for us to get the product out there. Let's prioritize this. When we get an email from them, let's meet. Let's get together. Let's just not respond to an email just all of a sudden. Let's think through it. Let's see when they ask about what is this made. Let's go beyond the ingredients list. Let's show them the photos of the plants that we source. Let's tell them a story of where these plants are found. Let's tell them the story of the terroir, because if you think about all these future of food products, all these companies creating the new industries, these companies are led mostly by amazing scientists who know how to make products in a different way. But what's very often forgotten, this culinary story, the story of terroir, the story of, the story of the plants around us. And I think the 11 Madison Park team was amazed to see on the other side, a bunch of experts who are, forward thinking, who understand that we want to advance towards a better process, a better product, but we also don't forget the nature around us. And we are actually doing this for the nature that's around us. So I think that level of thoughtfulness, attention to detail, and our ability to go, an extra mile for them, I think that paid off. So all of that plus lots of patience, because these people take time to move. These are the best culinary minds in the world. They're creative. They're not on a timeline of, oh, let me check in with you. You haven't got back to me since 3 days ago. This is not insurance sales, guys. This is not, this is not a, category manager and retailer where you have to follow up maybe 60, 70 times every week until you get a response. These are the best culinary minds in the world. So you have to give something to them. So I'll give you an example. We did have to follow up because, that's a normal thing. But when we would be following up, I wouldn't be saying, hey, can you get back to us? I would be adding more. Hey, you know what? That plan that we mentioned, here's something more on that plan. Here's the report on the bees. Here's the video that we did. And that was really amazing. Last year in May, there was kind of a mid-step. We pitched them this idea to partner for a World Bee Day, which is May 20th. So for May 20th, 2022, we pitched them idea of organizing an event in 11 Madison Park and invite like mayor of New York, invite investors, people from the business community, United Nations Diplomatic Corps, inviting those people to taste Michelin star food made with our product. It's like a specialty menu for them.
That was a really, really smart idea. Good for you.
Yes.
That's a really smart idea.
So basically, I thought, if these guys, if these guys want to see what's that B coalition that we have in mind, let us show them how we can execute. Let us show them how we want to pay them respect. Let's do an event at their place versus any other Michelin star restaurant that wanted to work with us. So basically that was the that was the middle step between the cold dinner, lots of conversation between the World Bee Day collaboration. We did a fantastic video published on our website, and then finally that all resulted with this collaboration.
So one more time, what's the big ask from the audience? We've heard your passion, we've heard the science, we've heard the flavor. You're amazing, ambitious. I mean, just walking into a restaurant like that, I mean, that's a bold move. So congrats that it worked out. So tell us again what's available, and tell us again how to find it, and let us know what our options are to just follow you more and support you.
Yeah, I invite people to follow us on Instagram and TikTok at Mellody, Mellody Foods, all together. In terms of purchasing this, head to 11madisonhome.com and you can purchase it there. What all of you can do to help saving the bees is learning more about bees, learning more about pollinators, and you can do it through our social media. And finally, if you're equally passionate about bees and plant as we are, ask your favorite restaurant to reach out to us to offer Mellody in your favorite restaurant. It can be a vegan restaurant or non-vegan. We're going to work with all the restaurants that reach out to us where people ask to see our product offered either on the menu, either within a meal, or just if you order a cup of tea and you want a side of Mellody.